Thanks, Kaylee. Back on the executive orders the president signed this weekend, as a candidate, Donald Trump criticized fairly sharply Barack Obama's use of executive orders and faulting him for failing to reach deals with members of Congress. How were the president's actions this weekend any different from President Obama's?
They're a lot different when you consider the fact that President Barack Obama utilized executive order to push forward a policy that he denied he had the right to push forward 23 times on DAPA and on DACA. He said at least 23 times, I don't have the power to do this, and then he went on to do just that. I've already listed out and enumerated the various legal authorities on the part of the president, and in terms of deal making, I would note that the CARES Act was landmark legislation, at really the height of this pandemic that brought relief to the American people, and that was negotiated within 1 week from first drafting to enactment. And by comparison, if we want to go back to President Obama, the American Recovery Act during the Great Recession took roughly 3 months from inception to enactment as law under single-party control. This president managed to push the CARES Act through divided government, a very big accomplishment on the part of the president.
Yes. Kelly, the deal that the president announced late last month with Kodak to make new drugs in the United States is apparently on hold now amid allegations of insider trading. Is the president concerned that his infrastructure here is being misused, that the Defense Production Act funds are potentially being misused? Would he pull the plug on the Kodak deal, and what does it say about the safeguards that you have in place that this potentially could have resulted in insider trading?
So first, the president will always act in the best interest of the American people. As you noted, as soon as we became aware of these allegations, the International Development Finance Corporation said that the recent allegations of wrongdoing raise serious concerns. We will not proceed any further unless these allegations are cleared. The president has strong faith in the process here. We've used the DPA more than 30 times to increase production, and it's been to great effect when you consider in the stockpile we've seen vast increases, tripling the amount of N95s, tripling the number of gowns, 4 times the number of ventilators on hand at 69,000, and we'll have more than 10,000 more by the fall. So this president has used the DPA effectively, but we're certainly aware of the Kodak allegations and take them seriously.
Would he pull the plug on that deal?
I'll leave that to the president, but he takes these very seriously. We won't speculate as to what that investigation finds.
Thank you.
Yes.
2 questions, if I may. The president just tweeted that Gettysburg would be one of the 2 sites he's looking at. What can you characterize the message that he'd want to be sending with that choice, if it was that choice?
Yeah, I won't get ahead of the president as to what his convention speech will look like, but the president has done a lot to bring this country together. We've faced unprecedented challenges, and he's worked to make sure that the American people are best equipped and taken care of to rise above the challenges that we face, and he has a strong record of achievement that he'll be touting on that day.
Sorry, the other question, if you don't mind. Is there a message to the protesters in Belarus? Is the president looking at that? Is he supporting them?
Yes, so we are looking at that, and we're deeply concerned by the Belarus presidential election. Severe restrictions on ballot access for candidates, prohibition of local independent observers at polling stations, intimidation of opposition candidates, and the detention of peaceful protesters and journalists have marred the process, and we urge the Belarusian government to respect the right of to peaceably assemble and to refrain from use of force.
We will make America great again.